Hey guys, Tiny Thinkers, family and friends, how are you guys doing tonight? I am coming to you to help out some parents again. We're still going to talk to parents. I want to help with math today. I'm just going to focus on some math tips if that's okay. So, I think the last time we left off, we were talking about math and we were talking about knowing how many and matching the numbers to the objects. Well, I'm going to talk about that again. I want to take the moment to give you a little game that you can do with your babies just to have a little fun. Let's say you get some stickies, write some numbers on them, and then have like a little scavenger hunt throughout the house. They could be snacks. They could be, let's see, shoes. They could be toys. Put the numbers 1 through 5 on a sticky and just put it through the house and have them go and pull a sticky. And now they have to go on a little scavenger hunt and find 5. If you have the number 5, they have to bring you 5 objects. Why 5? Because that's the number you have. And then explain to them, okay, so this number is what? 5. And you go through the counting process with them before. This could work for pre-K. This could work for kindergarten as well. Pre-K, I would go 1 through 3 first and then grow. 1 through 5 for kindergarten. That's what we focus on now. But we don't stop there. We still introduce the other ones, but we just don't really, force 1 through 10 yet. It's more focusing on that 1 through 5 so they can understand it at least between 1 through 5. But if you can do 1 through 10, do it. Don't stop. Have them go find the items. Go find the 5 items. Get them to come back with it. When they come back with it, have them check it. And you can say, oh, okay, how do we know this is 5? And have them touch and count it, or they can move and count it. Whether or not they want to touch and count or move and count, it's a strategy. But I would implement those strategies because we are talking about strategies in class. We want them to be able to use those strategies to help solve the math problems that they are doing. So when you have those items, great. Oh, good job. Thank you for going and finding those objects. But, oh, wait. Let's see. What if we added 1 more to this 5? What do we have now? Even if they don't understand the 5 plus 1 more, if we get them to understand that they have 5 items, have them count those 5, have them count them and remember, have them say, okay, what number do we have? And they need to say 5. You want them to understand that they have the ending number of 5. So 1 through 5. Okay, good. We have 5. Okay, but what if I wanted to add 1 more? What happens then? Say, oh, let's check. So have them go get another object. They go get the new object, they add it to it, and you be like, okay, now what do we have? Let's say your baby doesn't know that 5 plus 1 more is 6, or that the next number is 6. They may have to recount it, and that's okay. Let them recount it to check. So if they do know it's 6, awesome. How did you know that? And then have them explain to you how they know that. Oh, because I know that. You're going to get some smart answers too. Because I know that 5 plus 1 more is 6, or because I know 6 comes after 5, which is awesome. I love all that. And then you might have some that don't know. So then you can take the moment and have them recount it. They will get to the point where they don't have to recount. They'll remember that that last number was 5, and then I just added 1 more. And if they know that the next number after 5 is 1, that's even better. Because then they could take that concept of, oh, okay, now I have 6. And they don't even have to go recount it. But if they don't, it's okay. And you doing the 5 plus 1 more helps with the next part. Let's start with some kids that we know don't know the next number is from 5 is 6. You can do 3. Let's talk about 3. So have them go find 3 items. Give them the sticky that has 3 on it. Now go find 3 items. So they bring you back the 3 items. We can represent the 3. Get a little whiteboard, or you can do, this is a sheet protector with some cardstock in the middle. Have them represent it with the tally marks. Okay, now you have, let's represent 3. Okay, tell them. We could either do circles or we could do tally marks. Let's do some tally marks. So they do their tally marks. And then you say, okay, now you have 3, but I want to get to 4? What do you think we have to do to get to 4? Some might know, oh, 4 is the next number. So, oh, I just need one more. And those that don't, it's okay. So you can say, okay, so we have 3. So match it with the thing. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Then, okay, but we want to get to 4. So now let's add a tally mark. So that means we have to have how many items? 4 items. Then have them check that again, and then they can go from 3 to 4. Within that, I would take advantage of 3 plus 1 more equals 4. You can set up a number sentence and then have them go through the 3 plus 1 more equals 4. So now they've done a number sentence that matches what they have in their picture. We do model stories, so this would even help them with that. But you can also put in a little subtraction. You don't have to do it all at one time because you really want them to grasp the understanding of that addition. We're having 3 plus 1 more equals 4. 4 plus 1 more equals 5. 5 plus 1 more equals 6. And as you're going up on the numbers, be sure to say 5 plus 1 more equals 6. 5 plus 1 more is 6. You can actually have that accountable math talk, and that helps. So we can say 3 and 1 is 4. That's another way to say it. Okay? And to help them understand both concepts, you can go and do subtraction too. So all you have to do is with subtraction, set up your number sentence of subtraction, tell them subtraction. The idea of subtraction is taken away. Addition is adding to. Subtraction is taken away. So when you're taking away, you're taking something away from it. So now let's go back to where we have the tally marks. So we have 4. So let's say we have 4. That is our number we're starting with. What number are we starting with? We started with 4. And you don't have to do this like an hour or so at night after they've been at school. You don't want to really like give them a whole bunch of learning again. Just reinforce some things, and you can just do this with little like items like I said, the toys, snacks, and you don't have to make it a big deal. They're doing it as they're eating their snacks. A little learning moment. So we have 4, but so we're taking away from 4. So let's just take 1 away from 4. So they're like, oh, okay. So how do we show? You can say, okay, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's take 1 away. We can represent that as taking it away. So now, what do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3. So then 4 take away 1 equals 3. And that's how you set it up. Okay? So at the end of the day, you don't have to do a whole lot. Just have a little fun here and there. You can switch it out, addition, subtraction, depending on where the level is for your child. You can actually change it that way, but have fun. You can do it with snacks. You can do it with chips if you want to, goldfish, gummies. You can do it with toys. And be sure to introduce that 1 more concept so that they could get the understanding of 1 more being adding, and that's whatever you have as the number, adding another number, and it becomes a bigger number. So I hope that helps. I am here to help you work together with everyone. And if you have any questions or any suggestions, you can leave me a comment or you can DM me. Let's collaborate. Let's help these babies grow. It takes all of us. It takes a village. So I'm happy to be able to help. I love it. I am going to be leaving you tonight to go and take care of the podcast that I'm on tonight. We air tonight. We are having a little fun tonight with some perfect little guests that we have today. But before I go, I did tell my friend that I was going to talk about my glasses that I have. Of course, there's Zelul again, but this one is called Carlette, and it's in tortoise. Carlette, and it's tortoise. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Have